Leo, hello there, you beautiful human being. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-June 2021. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. And we're going to get it going immediately with a couple of oracle cards for you, just to have a little sneak peek at what's in store for us this week. So my God, Spirit Team, what's going on with Leo? Please and thank you. Talk to me. And we're briefly going to look at these super quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'm going to pull you a bonus spread with the Starseed Oracle to see what it is you might need to hear from the universe, just to wrap everything up nice. So let's get it going here. Let's not delay. What's going on with Leo, please, my guys? Okay, thank you. All right, we got our first card popping out, and we have this Page character again. I feel like he might have shown up for you in recent weeks, but we'll talk about him. Let's get one more here, though. Oh, also, Leo, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the June subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. As we have the Daydreaming. Interesting mix of energies here, Leo, and we're just going to briefly talk about them and see how it all ties together. But this first card is very Page-like to me. Notice what he's wearing. He's one of my favorite cards in this deck. He has books or hat, books or necklace, books in his arms. There's letters. So we think of learning new things, studying things, being very inquisitive. It's a youthful, vibrant type of energy whenever we see this. It could also be highlighting your communication in this time. So how you communicate yourself could be very important. As we move further, though, someone is in the head. Someone's thinking quite a bit with this card. You see the two ballerinas. One's here sleeping on the bottom. The other one's on the tightrope. I feel like they're the same person whenever I see this. This person daydreaming about doing this. So there might be a lot of mental action going on in the coming weeks. So it's something to be aware of. It could easily just be someone thinking about you as well. So we're going to see how this all ties into the reading itself. Let's get these going. And we're going to shuffle it up and get you 3 in the upright before we intuitively clarify. So let's shuffle it up here one time for Leo, please, my God. What's going on? Talk to me about Leo. The beautiful, beautiful Leos. Mid-June. Okay, so yeah, last week's reading, I believe, was titled An Important Warning. We had a bunch of different things coming up. Specifically, your own well-being was very important in last week's reading. Whether that's your emotional or physical well-being, there was a big highlight on that. Also, you might have had some people moving a little funky, so we'll see if those energies persist. They don't always stay the same from week to week, but I want to see what's up. What's going on with Leo? Wow. So we're seeing an immediate tie-in here because we have the Page of Wands in position number 1. We have the Page of Cups in position number 2. And just like that first Oracle card, I said it was Page energy. So similar themes here. Let's get one more. We still have a lot of things to look at, a long ways to go here, Leo. We're going to go through it briefly, though. We have the Lovers card here on the back end. That showed up in the Aries reading as well, in the same position. So you might be tied to an Aries. You might want to check that video out if you're tied to an Aries. But briefly, we'll go through these. I'll give you the classicals, then we'll get the juicier, intuitive stuff. Double pages right here in the beginning. So once again, those big themes of studying, but also your communication. Now, the Page of Wands could represent you or any other fire sign. This is somebody who has a lot of energy, a lot of drive, a lot of get up and go. It's extremely fiery. But once again, it ties into the reading we had last week, talking about your physical vitality, because sometimes, since this page is so young, it overuses its energy. It doesn't put its energy in the right places. So yeah, aside from the main themes we see with pages, maybe you need to assess where you're spending your energy and if you're spending it properly, okay? That's the only warning we get with that page. Now, as we move into the center, we have our good friend, the Page of Cups. You might be tied to a water sign here. And whenever the Page of Cups is here, the main theme is emotional communication, right? Similar to the Knight of Cups, but not as well refined with this page. Conversations, speaking, messages, these are all very, very important themes in the coming weeks for the Leo collective. Whether it's how you're speaking your own piece, how you feel, or someone doing the same for you. You might have interesting talks, interesting messages coming in. And on the back end, we have the Lovers, the card of soulmates, the card of twin flames, the card of interpersonal relationships in any form or facet. If you're not having romantic issues and things going on, this could just talk about your personal relationships. Aside from that, and aside being tied to Geminis, this could be a big, free-flowing, smooth-going type of energy. And in my style of reading, it could talk about something that's coming your way during Gemini season, which we're currently in right now at the time of filming. So let's dive a little deeper here. We're going to jump in and clarify. What's get a shuffle going here for Leo, please, my gods. And my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. Talk to me about Leo. So you could do further research. You could rely on your knowledge of tarot, because you know all tarot readings are about the reader's interpretation. And I'm just giving you mine here. We're going to go in on this Page of Wands, though, see what he could be about. What's going on with Leo? What's going on with Leo with this Page of Wands? Thank you. Yeah, there's the Knight of Cups right there. Yeah, big. Yeah, someone might be wanting a venting session or come to you and tell you how they really feel about something. That's the intuitive thing I feel. So once again, just like this Page of Cups, very similar types of energies. Big communication in 3 out of the 4 cards. You might have very interesting convos in this time, and I absolutely see somebody making their feelings known about something. Okay, if somebody's been holding in certain feelings, certain energies, I see them just blurting it out, letting it be known. So these are the energies that are around the Leo collective. It could even be love offers of some kind, like someone telling you how much they love you, or someone telling you how much or how great they think you are. That's the type of energy it's giving me. Okay, and if you're cross-watching for a Leo, remember these energies could inverse. This could be your Leo coming at you, because it's right under the Page of Wands. Big love. Now, as I already said, I'm not saying everyone is watching this for love. Some of you are just watching it for entertainment purposes. But 3 out of the 4 cards are love-based, so I do have to highlight that. We're going to go in on this Page of Cups, see what the Page of Cups is about. Okay, so why's the page here? Maybe we'll get some more in-depth about what conversations you could be having. Why's the Page of Cups here? 7 of Cups, card of options, card of paths. Okay, I absolutely see somebody making their plans or their intentions known with this alignment right here. Big cup energy throughout the whole reading, very emotional in general, and I'm interested to see what comes up under the Lovers. But aside from this being daydreamy, which ties all the way back into the Oracle card we had here, this is a card of paths, choices, choosing options. So under this Page of Cups, I feel like somebody's saying or making known what their choice is. Like if there's been a decision made, if someone's going in a certain trajectory, going in a certain way, they want to make that clear, make that known. Like, hey, this is what the plans are. This is what I want. This is what I want to do. And it could absolutely be you in that mode, like making things clear, all right? What way you want to go. There's a no nonsense type of feeling to this. Even though the Page of Cups is a very soft, loving, emotional type of energy, with the 7 of Cups here, I just feel like it's a little no nonsense, like no games. We're going to go in on the Lovers, though. See what that's about. Then I'll give you a quick recap, and we'll get the bonus spread. So why are the Lovers here? Also notice there's a lot of people showing up in this spread before we move to the last card. So a lot of different people could be important in this time to your story in your life. Why are the Lovers here for Leo, please? Thank you. 5 of Cups. Yeah, someone's hurting. Could that be what somebody's communicating? Sure. Once again, another cup. We have the 5 of Cups under the Lovers. This is a hurt soulmate, a hurt connection of some kind. Whether it's someone from the past that hasn't let go of a hurt or pain, or even somebody current. As I said, there's a ton of communication throughout this whole entire spread. So maybe someone might be saying how hurt they are about something or how they're feeling. There's emotional expression all over the place. But absolutely with this Lovers and 5 of Cups, it's someone you're tied to that's just in their feels, hurting about something. I'm not going to say exactly what they could be hurting about or what's upsetting them or making them sad. You would know much better than I, because there's a lot of Leos out there. But this is the energy that's showing up. And I'm going to give you a quick recap of the whole spread so we could tie this whole story together before I get your bonus spread, what you need to hear from the universe. If you look down in the box, lots of page energy, lots of cup energy from front to back. We have the Page of Wands with this beautiful Knight of Cups. That might be a love offer or somebody expressing emotion, expressing how they feel about something, like truly letting those feelings out, letting it rip. Water sign, fire sign, there's an interesting dynamic of energy there as well. But as we move further into the Page of Cups, 7 of Cups, I feel like this is somebody making their plans known. Okay, like, all right, I have a lot of options, but this is the cup I want to take. This is the route I want to go. These are the plans, and this is what I expect. And as I said, it's a little no nonsense, like somebody being a little firm in what they want. And on the back end, the Lovers with the 5 of Cups in the upright, that's pretty obvious to me. I don't feel like we need to read into it too much. That's a hurt connection. Okay, so someone you're tied to might be really in the feels about something. So important to keep all of these things in mind, that it could all tie together, or it could be separate things as well. We're going to get your bonus spread now, though. So let's shuffle it up one time here for Leo. What does Leo need to hear from the universe, please? And yeah, I love using this on the end of the reading because it's optimistic and I give you my intuitive and literal feelings here. So you just take whichever one's hit for you. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here on the back end. What do you got for Leo, please? What does Leo need to hear? Okay. What does Leo need to hear? Oh my gods, thank you. Okay, that one rarely comes out. Forge, don't follow. Yeah, it talks about grabbing leadership positions. I feel like it ties into that second alignment, but we'll talk about that once we get the second card out. Let's get one more here for Leo. Thank you. All right, your empathy might be riding really, really high in the coming weeks, and that's a very important thing to know. So real quick, just to tie this whole reading up, the Forge, not follow, intuitively to me, I feel like it ties in with the center alignment where we had the Page of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Somebody forging their own path, knowing which way they want to go, a little no nonsense about it. It does speak about taking control, and Leo as a fire sign, generally natural born leaders. So this does talk about taking the reins of certain situations and just forging ahead with it. It's a nice, strong type of energy, and I do like it. On the bottom, it says, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. That's very self-explanatory, my friends. But as we move into this second oracle card, this one is a little juicier to me because it has a lot of, not mixed meanings, but layered meanings. It's the empathic starseed card. And empathy, or empaths, tend to feel the energies of those they're connected to. They tend to feel the energies of those around them. Strong empaths can even feel the energy of a room or a space or nature. So when this shows up at the end of a reading, I do feel like it's the universe saying to you that your empathic abilities and feelings might be a little more ramped up, and it makes sense because in the main part of the spread, we had so much cups. So beware of taking on the emotions of others, feeling the energies and emotions of people that, you know, it's really not your energy, but it could drag you down. Now, sometimes empathy could be very good. You feed on good energy and it helps bring you up. But keep this in mind that your abilities, intuitive psychic abilities, if you possess them, could be a little ramped up in the coming weeks. It literally says energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. So it's pretty straight on its face. Beware of the energy you allow in. And I always do recommend possibly using crystals to assist in that, keeping yourself energetically locked down. So this is a nice way to end this off. Leo, that's what I have for you. But don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the June subscriber surprise. It is still June, my friends, which means you have time to enter in the June subscriber surprise. This month, I'll be giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Light Seers Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, 2 simple things. As always, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you are at this point. And second, let me know down in the comments what your sun, moon, and rising sign are. If you don't know all of them, it's fine. Just tell me what you do know. You'll be entered to win. And I'll start you off like I did last week. My sun is Aries, my moon is Scorpio, and my rising sign is Pisces. And at the end of the month, I will pick the winners in my community tab. My friends, as always, much love, and thank you for spending time with me.